puppies. Pain in the ass. Greetings, the Astro 30 here yet again with, well, another broken adapter. This is actually a USB-C style power adapter for a Nintendo Switch, and the dog has gone and chewed through the cable, as the little bastard likes to do. I mean, he's a cute puppy and all, but we can clearly see that the conductors are completely severed here. He's chewed it there, so that's probably non-savable. There's a black conductor there. It's chewed further up the wire too, but I'm hoping, especially here, that the conductors are still alright and we can get away without, you know, having to cut it there as well and join it, which is what I'm planning on doing, is cutting this and joining it. So where the conductors are actually broken the most, which is in this section here, I'm going to cut this bit out first, because really there's no two ways about it. There's only one conductor still connected. So I'll cut him here. And I've got this white, what's that, sheath or something up there. So that's the plug end. So I'll cut this junk off. Scissors might be better for this than side cutters, but yeah. So I'll put that to the side for the moment, because this is the cable end and it looks like it's been chewed up here, but it's really hard to tell. But I might actually have to cut it off back here. In fact, I might do that as a matter of course, because I don't really want to have to deal with that. So we're going to lose roughly a foot of cable. So that's gone. Alright, so that's the plug end I don't need right now. What is this rated at? Does it say? No, there's no markings on it, so I don't know what voltage this is supposed to put out. So we'll strip back the end of this insulation here, so I can get a gander at it. Because I know there's more than one red wire, and there's a reason for that. And I will explain in just a second, once I get this stripped back. If I ever get it stripped back. I just don't want to cut through the conductors on the inside. Just enough to get this to come off like that. So yeah, it's got this paper crap on the inside, which is not necessary. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got two blacks, which I'm assuming are grounds. We've got a white wire, which I'm not sure what is for, and two red wires. So yeah, two black, two red, and one white wire. I'm not sure what the white wire is for. But the reason why, and these two should be connected electrically together, and so should these. This one I'm not sure of, the white one. The reason for that is because I've got up on the screen now the pin out of a USB-C plug, and you'll notice that there's a ground point on either side of the plug, and there are two V+ buses, so they're diametrically opposite each other, so that means you can plug your plug in the socket either way around and it will still work. As for what this white wire is, I have no idea. But that's kind of irrelevant at this point. So rather than assume things, I'm going to strip back, because I'm going to have to anyway, these two red wires. And we're going to measure, if I can strip them back, we're going to measure whether or not they're electrically connected together. Now, I wasn't going to make a video about this because it's, well, just repairing another adapter, but it is kind of interesting considering it's USB-C. So I'll connect one probe to there, the other probe can connect to there. they are definitely connected electrically together. So to save wiring, I can simply join these two wires together at both ends of the cable and only have to solder once, because they're basically joined electrically at the adapter at the same point, so there's no point wiring it separately. Alright, I haven't forgotten the heat shrink this time. So I don't know how well I can do this like this, but I'm going to try anyway. Do the white wire first. Now the white wire won't need heat shrinking because the other two are going to be heat shrinked. So I just need to somehow prop that up high enough so I can get the solder on it. Right, that's one end. Might have to do it on the desk. Yes, I did burn the desk a little, but that's alright. So I'll put this heat shrink over the top of the wires so I can now solder my white one, which is going to be awfully difficult. I'll move these white wires out of the way. And I will melt the heat shrink. So I've got something else to work with here other than that. Okay, this may or may not work if the solder wouldn't move. Nope, it's not working currently. It just needs to join. Well, it joined. So I guess the next thing to do would be to plug it in and test to see the thing actually still works. Okay, plug this in. So the adapter's plugged in. Now I need to plug the other end into something like my phone, which is a Samsung. Ha! Look at that. It now works. So I think I've saved this lead from the trash. So I now can just put my insulating condom over the top, which might prove more challenging than I anticipated. So I might give it a little bit of the old spritz, just to get it a bit slippery. You would think it'd be a lot easier than this, but it's not. Gotta get rid of that bloody string. Fucking useless stuff it is. Yes, I know my hand's in the way, but I'm trying to get this stupid condom on. There we go. So just verify that it's still working. Indeed it is. So now I can just heat this piece of heat shrink up. And we'll call it good. And there we go there. Now, was that white wire perfectly tacked on there? No, it's joined. What the wire does I don't know, but now we've got continuity between the plug and the socket end now, so it does work as an adapter. How long this is going to last, I mean, because with the flexing and stuff, but the white wire, whatever it does, but the red and black are joined together, so they should be there nice and solid. So that one's fixed. Anyway, I'm the Astro 30. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a big thumbs up, and you can comment down below too. And you can also subscribe if you haven't already. You can also add me on Facebook, and you can also support me on Patreon. The links are in the description below as usual. Anyway, this is the Astro 30 saying, see ya. Happy heat shrinking. Happy power adapters. I don't know. Have a good day.